I remember as a kid, my dad had this amazing 8-track collection. I grew up listening to 45s and vinyl albums. I still remember the first cassette I ever bought. And here I'm showing you in my office on my bookshelf my CD collection. It's kind of obsolete with all the digital music we have, but I still keep it. It's in alphabetical order, and then each artist is in chronological order. I know that's a little OCD, but that's the organization system that I use, and that's what works for me. I'm going to kind of show you my age now, and I know I have this phone in my hand, this electronic device, and I could put it all on a calendar in my phone electronically, but for me, I'm a paper guy. I love having a paper planner. I love having a paper calendar where I can write my stuff in. I can see the whole month. I can just flip the page, and that works for me. And then over here in my office in the corner, there's this big 4-drawer filing system. And yeah, I have most of these files on my computer in a digital file, but again, I'm a paper guy. And you can see this one drawer that's open and it's 3/4 of the way full. And that's 4 years of minutes from the Board of Trustees meetings. Those are the minutes from the time that I've been at this church. And it's important to have these things, to be organized. It's important to keep records, because we do this, one, to keep us on track. Two, so we know what was said, what was decided, the action that's going to be taken, and then we can look back and track to make sure those things are being done. It records dates and times and events. It helps us as a reference point for the next time we do that. Sometimes it just helps us with the little things. So I've been keeping attendance records. I know how many people have been in church on every Sunday for the last 4 years. And so Easter, we spike. And one of the little things that helped me with, I was able to go back and kind of project how many people I thought would be here for Easter. And then I was able to tell the secretary, hey, make sure you bump up the number of bulletins so that we don't run out. Had I not been organized with those numbers, we would have just run the regular 80 or maybe bumped it to 100. We had 140 on Easter. That would have been a really bad look had those visitors come in and we didn't have a bulletin for them. So the organization of just keeping track of those numbers helped just by the increase of bulletins. Some of us are really good at organization and keeping records and knowing where our stuff is. Some of us, we hate paperwork, we hate organization, it's not our strong suit, we don't even really care. But in ministry, you have to be organized, you have to document, you have to know these things so that your ministry, your board, your committees, the people that you're empowering can be effective and have the information they need so they can do what they've been tasked to do. If you're not good at organization, get help. And I don't mean that funny. Like, seriously, get somebody who is organized who can help you. There's all kinds of tools out there that you can get and implement to help you get organized. Sadly, I hear about pastors who aren't big on organization. And that's actually a negative in their ministry. It's a negative with their church leaders. I've heard pastors who after they've left a church where the board and the leadership says one of the weaknesses of that pastor was their lack of organization, their lack of being able to stay focused on things. And that hurts not only the pastor and his ministry, but it hurts the church. It hinders the church. I'm just kind of naturally organized. I've learned some organizational helps along the way. Sadly, this isn't something they really teach. It's something you either have or you have to learn as you go. I would say this: if you're organized, awesome. If you're not, figure that out. Get some help. Ask some questions. Keep your eyes wide open. Keep your music collection in alphabetical order. And keep your file cabinets looking good. And I'll see you next time. Love you.